And this is one of the things with court cases, they do usually come down to very specific details of that specific individual's circumstances and the decisions that were made. One of the things that I noticed in your coverage of the Foxvarian case is you expressed, and I think this is true in many, many cases with youths with gender dysphoria, that Foxvarian had a pretty troubled upbringing, certainly some trauma there, certainly some things that I wouldn't wish on anyone. This tends to complicate things, doesn't it? When a psychologist is assessing, there can be overlapping issues that can contribute to someone having this gender dysphoria.
It is. However, this is the common profile of a young person who's visiting a pediatric gender clinic today in the United States, at least, and as well as in Western Europe, as we've seen in the Nordic countries that have pulled back on this. So yes, she had a lot of emotional problems. She had anxiety, she had depression, eating disorder, anorexia. She was diagnosed with autism. Her parents had a difficult separation, a 3-year custody battle that began when she was 7 years old. And after she had her first period, she became very upset and distraught. And this is the exact profile of the typical young person who goes to a gender clinic, is a natal female who has a lot of trouble with going through puberty. And they have all these other overlapping psychological problems. So on the one hand, you'll hear people say, well, these are perfectly normal. And the psychological problems that we're seeing are an outgrowth of the gender dysphoria. And there are other people who say the exact opposite. And some people will acknowledge it's pointing in both directions.